Welcome to September Empties. Can you believe we are approaching the end to another month? Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Well, I have a busy day today, so I don't have a lot of time. I am going to power through my empties as fast as I can. I am not going to go into extensive detail about any of my empties. A lot of them are just items that are always on repeat. If there is anything that I would not repurchase, I will be sure to share that with you. And like always, all of the links will be in the drop-down box below this video. There will also be links to any outfit and beauty details to my look. I always provide those. Without further ado, let's dive into my empties for September. We are going to be starting with skincare. The very first thing that I want to talk about is exfoliating rounds. These are the ones by Whispers, but I generally just buy the knockoff brand, but I always buy exfoliating. I have an Perk Soothing Eye Mask right here. This eye mask actually came with the Perk Eye add-on that I did to my HydraFacial a couple months ago. I had shared about that, and that is just something that I have been tapping my feet into just as an add-on with HydraFacial. I will always continue to do HydraFacial. I don't know if I will always continue to do the Perk Eye add-on, but right now I'm considering doing it every other month. If you want to know more about HydraFacial, I will link a video below. Repurchased my favorite facial toner. This is by MEDERMA. I also repurchased my glycolic acid peel pads. These are by GLYCOLIX treatment pads. I use the 20% glycolic acid. You do want to work your way up. 20% is the highest strength. I also emptied a Dr. Brenner vitamin C with ferulic and hyaluronic acid serum. Everything that I have just shared, I have already repurchased and I will continue to repurchase. I do need to repurchase this baby. It is my favorite serum, but it is a splurge. It's very pricey. I am waiting for Dermstore to offer 20% off on SKINMEDICA products. That is when I hone in. But this is indeed the SKINMEDICA TNS Essential Serum, always on repeat. Again, a splurge, but I love it. I have a hair product here. This is the NEUTROGENA Shampoo Anti-Residue Formula. This is the shampoo that I use on my hair prior to getting my hair color cut and styled. So every 5 weeks I go and get my hair done. I will link a video below where I take you to the salon with me. I will also put it up here in the corner. But I like to use an anti-residue shampoo to wash my hair prior to going in. I like to go in with clean, dry hair, and I have been using this for years. It doesn't smell great, but it will get any of that residue out to prepare your hair for a color treatment. You know I cut everything open. I tell you that every month, and I will have a spatula linked below that I use to scrape out my beauty products. Good to the last drop is how I look at it. This is a body souffle. This actually came in my recent FabFitFun box. I really did like this. It's by Human Plus Kind, and it smelled great. It's vegan and cruelty-free. I love my FabFitFun box, and I generally use all of the products that they send to me. Moving on to makeup, and yes, I do have a Ziploc bag because you know I cut open another product. We have some face primer here, or makeup primer for under your foundation. SMASHBOX, the original photo finish smooth and blur. Cut apart, scraped it out, love this. I just picked up 2 of these. So this has been my current favorite primer. I also love the Hourglass primer, and I will link that below as well. I believe this one may be a little bit cheaper. They're totally different consistencies. I would recommend you try them both out if you're in the market for a new primer, but I used this SMASHBOX primer before doing trying the Hourglass one, and I went back to it because it is just definitely a great one. We also have some red cherry eyelashes. These are my falsies, and they are in what is it, red cherry lashes, number 43 I think it is. Who knows? I will have it linked. Red cherry eyelashes. I am wearing these today. I wear them several times prior to getting a new set out, but did empty one box. I also have a lip pencil that I can no longer get down to. This is always on repeat. I already have one in the can. This is not the one I'm wearing today, but I wear this one all the time. This is Huda Beauty in the color Muse. I also have this lip pencil in Trophy Wife. Love the Huda Beauty lip pencils and would highly recommend them. The one I am wearing today, I will have linked below. You just know every month you are going to see an empty box of diapers. Who can relate? These are the Depend Silhouette Active Fit and Small Medium. I talk about them every month. I will continue to talk about them every month because with my bouncing and jumping plyometrics that I do in my HIIT workouts, I have to wear these. I also have to wear these if I am walking aggressively, because it just, like walking for exercise, like power walking, not if I'm just walking like shopping, but if I'm power walking really aggressive or running, anything like that, I have to wear them. No shame in my diaper wearing game. All right, we have a whiteout. I go through these like crazy. This one is just by Office Depot. We also have some nice and clean lens wipes. I use probably at least 1 to 2 lens wipes a day. I use it to wipe my phone clean prior to, let's say, talking in it on Instagram stories or something like that. They're also great for sunglasses. I carry these wipes everywhere in my travel makeup case. If I travel, they go with me. I always have my car stocked. I keep some in my bathroom. They're always wherever I would need them. We have an empty Nordstrom gift card. And I think this was, it could have been from my birthday in June, but I almost feel like this was from Christmas. So I think I had just forgotten about it. Let's move on to supplements. You know I'm always going to have these every single month. I have some magnesium glycinate. I take this prior to going to bed. Magnesium is a wonderful supplement. Most of us are deficient in it, and a good time to take it is in the evening prior to going to sleep. If you want to watch my supplement video, I will have it linked below. I'll put it up in the corner as well. It's older, but really nothing has changed. I actually will have a couple videos linked because I think there's 2. One talks about how I travel with my supplements, so I will make sure those videos are linked. We also have a St. John's wort. I will be on repeat with that, and we have a blood sugar support. I always take a blood sugar support if I am going to eat something from the standard American diet, or if I'm going to have alcohol or anything that's really high in sugar, but generally if I'm taking some type of cheat meal. I don't really need a blood sugar support on a normal clean eating day, which is the majority of my diet, and you are not going to want to miss my recent video, What I Eat in a Day. At my age, I'm 48, hence the diapers. I'm probably premature with the diapers, but I will put my video right up here, What I Eat in a Day, and that will be linked as well. But yeah, blood sugar support is always on repeat. And hey, since we were talking about wine, why not get into the alcohol, right? This is an empty bottle of wine. It is by Storyteller, and it is a Pinot Noir. This bottle was polished off by Amy and I in our last Wine Wednesday, where we talk about sex, baby. I will be sure to link that video below. But this is a great Pinot Noir. I'm going to guess this is about a $16 bottle, which you can generally get a good bottle of wine for around that. I have a couple videos talking about wine. But yeah, the Storyteller I would definitely recommend, and I will link the wine videos. I also had a little Tito's vodka. I went out with some friends a couple weeks ago. It was Labor Day weekend actually, so about a month ago, and we went boating, and I had packed a little Tito's to add in my sparkling bubbly water or whatever it was. So I rationed myself. I didn't want to have too much, so I just picked up a small little bottle, but it was good. It was good. I threw some lime in there. So there you go. There's your little cocktail mix. Something good, but yet doesn't really break the diet. I didn't want to break the diet with too many calories that day. So moving into food empties, and some of these you are used to seeing every single month. My pasture-raised eggs. I always buy Happy Eggs or pasture-raised, and I go through several of these a month because I eat 4 eggs every day religiously, unless I'm out of town, or it's a day that maybe I'm cutting back, or I'm fasting, or I'm going to be going out. But pretty much every single day I have 4 eggs when I make my avocado egg salad, which you will see that in my what I eat in a day video. I also have been testing keto for the month of September, which I shared about that in a recent newsletter. So if you're not subscribed to my newsletter, you will want to make sure that you do, because I share a lot of information there. 2 newsletters go out a week, and it's almost just like me journaling what I'm doing throughout the week. But I'm not on a diet. I've never tried keto. I have a daughter doing keto, actually 2 daughters right now. So I just wanted to give it a try, and it's been going really great. I definitely feel like my stomach is not as distended as it normally is on my normal diet, but I definitely will say that I do kind of the lazy keto. Really, the only dietary change is my first meal of the day is the only one that I have starchy carbs in anyway. So I've just had to change my first meal of the day, but I've also been indulging in some keto snacks, which I know they call that like the lazy keto diet. I really don't care. I don't prescribe to anybody's rules but my own. But so I've been just trying out some goodies throughout the month, and I've had a lot of help with other people trying them as well. We have the Slim Fast Keto Fat Bombs. These are super delicious. If you love a Reese's peanut butter cup, these are going to be super great. So it's better than the alternative. So if anyone wants to hack it up, first of all, don't worry about what other people do is always my thing, because that's generally your own problem if you're worried about everyone else, but it's better than the alternative, right? Okay, we also have a Lenny and Larry's The Complete Cookie. Snickerdoodle is my favorite. At the time they didn't have it. This is the double chocolate. That's always good. Don't forget this is 2 servings. Stevia, I always have a packet of stevia in my coffee. I share that in what I eat in a day. These are the protein sugar vanilla almond protein bars. I've talked about these in the past. They're pretty good. They're not the greatest. I don't believe these are keto, but my husband has been polishing these off more than me this month, but I have indulged in them in the past. A couple other things that my husband and I have been testing out that would be kind of low carb is the Quest pizzas. This is the 4 cheese, really super good. And I didn't have the Supreme because that wouldn't be more up my alley, but he had it and he really liked it. My daughter, my oldest daughter, Kirsten, has also tried these pizzas and liked them. Now this would be more of a cheat clean eating day, because when I eat, as you know, I tend to eat vegetables, good sources of protein like salmon, eggs, good healthy fats, avocados, things like that. I eat more whole natural food, but I do like to try out things like this just to review them and just to give myself a little special treat. Again, it's better than the alternative, right? Also, these Parm crisps. This came in a box and there were 3 flavors. We have sesame, which was amazing. We have the jalapeno. I can't say it right. Jalapeno. I have never been able to say this word right. Jalapeno. Give it up, Tracy. Anyway, they're really good. And here's the original. The reason I know I hack it is because my girls always tell me, they're like, Mom, just no. So anyway, hey, we have to have a good laugh in all of these Empties videos, don't we? All 3 were good. I liked the flavored ones the best, but you know what these are great on? They're great on top of a salad in place of your croutons if you are eating low carb. And what else? Oh, the other thing is you can put them in soup. So that's another great thing. But yeah, you do have to be careful because this is 3 servings per pouch. That is something a lot of people neglect to look at when they are eating these smaller packaged foods. Always remember, anything that you open in a pouch or a bag or a can or anything is not going to be natural food coming from its natural source. Yes, we filter those in sometimes. I do. Most people do. Do what works for you, but pay attention if you're watching your calories, because this is where you can get yourself in trouble. You can totally overdo it with calories if you're not paying attention to how many servings. For example, if you eat this whole pizza, you're probably going to have too many calories throughout the day unless this is the only thing you're eating. This is something you would want to split with someone else. And again, same with these, be careful, because one bag, which is not very many, in the bag is 300 calories. So pay attention to your packaging. Also tried the Quest protein chips. This is loaded taco. I've had these before and I do like some of them more than others. I had never tried the loaded taco, but I've been making keto nachos using these. Now this is one serving and it is 140 calories. It does fall into the keto family, so if you're someone like me and you do love your nachos, you can make them with these. And I actually put it in the oven for a couple minutes with my cheese so it would melt on top and all of my goodies, and it was a nice treat. What else do we have? Oh, I have one more thing I'm missing. Let me go grab it. This is a Slim Fast Keto bar, whipped peanut butter chocolate. And again, this is gonna be like a treat. It's like having your own little indulgent dessert if you're clean eating and you need something once in a while as a treat and you don't have something made, but you don't want to eat like a full-blown Butterfinger bar or something like that. You know, this isn't going to be the best food for you, but again, it could be better than the alternative, and this is really, really good. So you have to be careful with some of these treats because they're really, really good and you don't want to overdo them. I think that's everything. There's your September empties. We will see you next month for October empties. Don't forget, everything will be linked in the drop-down box below, as well as outfit and beauty details. Comment suggestions. What did you empty this month that you have on repeat? Please do share. All right, we will see you soon. Have a great day.